Prime Minister Modi makes a big claim, says big and powerful people in India and abroad have joined hands to oust him from power. Prime Minister marks Mahavir Jayanti with an address from Bharat Mandapam, says his spirituality is Bharat's soul. Ups the ante against Tihar jail admin, says letter by DG seeking specialist doctor for Kejriwal is a farce. Massive blow for Rahul Gandhi. Days ahead of voting in Wayanad, Congress's District Committee General Secretary jumps ship to BJP. Uproar at the Indie Bloc rally in Ranchi. Workers of two groups clash with each other. Days after the brutal killing of Congress workers' daughter Niahhirat, the cries of justice continue to echo in Karnataka's Hubballi district. While we saw massive protests by ABVP workers against the murder over the last couple of days, today the State Women's Commission member Nagalakshmi visited the residence of Neha. She met the family members and sought details from them. Nagalakshmi has also demanded that the matter must be heard by a fast-track court. But more importantly, in the pictures we are seeing BJP chief JP Nadda reaching the residence of Niahhirat and condoling the death of the girl with her family. You can see in the pictures the father, the mother. Remember, he is a congressman, and Nadda there consoling the family. He was campaigning in Karnataka but has taken time out and has spent some time with the family of Niahhirat. These are exclusive pictures coming in of JP Nadda at the residence of the victim and meeting the family members. Remember, there has been an element of politicization also, given the fact that Neha's father is a congressman, and after initially dithering and not taking a position, he came out strongly against love jihad. Niahhirat had to in fact discontinue going to college for a while because she was being harassed by the accused, and ultimately had to pay with her life after she resumed going to college for her education. This incident happened in Hubballi. It was caught on camera, and we have these live pictures of BJP President JP Nadda spending some time at the residence of the victim. The BJP has maintained that this is clearly a case of lawlessness of the kind which was anticipated with the coming to power of Congress party in Karnataka. And in fact, the party has announced a statewide protest tomorrow in Karnataka on the issue. All right, moving on, and these are of course the pictures of the incident which has caused tremendous outrage in Karnataka, in fact outside as well. And JP Nadda, having campaigned in Karnataka through the day, now in these live pictures coming in from Hubballi, consoling the victim family. But moving on, staying still with South, Phase 1 and Phase 2 fast. Phase 1 already over and Phase 2 fast approaching. April 26 is the day when voting is all set to take place in Kerala and in Wayanad, from where Rahul Gandhi is contesting. And the Congress is yet to get its act together. On the one hand, we have support on the ground. No, this is not about Wayanad actually. Yes, Wayanad, its leaders are quitting the party, and the latest to quit is Wayanad's Congress District Committee General Secretary. Here's more on Congress's Wayanad conundrum. Then I come back with more of an explainer.
Wayanad will go to polls in less than a week on April 26th. While Rahul Gandhi eyes a second term from this constituency, which he considers his home seat after Amethi debacle, the grand old party's troubles only seem to worsen. In a major setback, the grand old party saw its Wayanad District Congress Committee Secretary PM Sudhakaran jump ships. It was obvious Sudhakaran joined the Saffron Party's fold. Sudhakaran's sudden switch has opened a can of worms in Wayanad, the same constituency Rahul Gandhi is contesting the election from. PM Sudhakaran slammed Rahul Gandhi and called him inaccessible to people, a charge that has been made several times in the past.
I take this stand only because of in the politics, Rahul Gandhi is our MP for the last 5 years. Within 5 years, all the common people or common legislatives from Panchayat or municipality, they can't reach him, up to him, or they can't talk with him, they can't touch with him, they can't sit with him, they can't even take a photograph with him. That the distance was here. That's the main reason.
Just a few days back, BJP's K. Surendran, the Kerala State Unit Chief, also took a dig at Rahul Gandhi.
I would like to ask Rahul Gandhi ji, where are you now? See, the wild elephants came to town more often than Rahul Gandhi ji visited in Wayanad. This is the tragic, pathetic situation of Wayanad voters now.
Close on the heels, Prime Minister Narendra Modi took a jibe at the Gandhi Sion in Nanded, saying that the Congress had fled from Wayanad.
जैसे ही 26 को वायनाड में वोटिंग पूरा हो जाएगा, ये शाहजादे के लिए एक और सुरक्षित सीट घोषित कर देंगे और कहीं और से फिर से लड़ाना पड़ेगा उनको. अब जैसे इन्होंने अमेठी से भागना पड़ा, अमेठी छोड़ा, अब मान के चलिए वो वायनाड भी छोड़ेंगे.
The Congress, however, remains unfazed.
That the people of Wayanad will re-elect Mr. Rahul Gandhi by a resounding majority. On the day the results come, the people of Wayanad will send a message of sympathy to Mr. Narendra Modi.
While Congress leaders continue to jump ships, Rahul Gandhi is confident that his party will win the polls.
देखिए, ये जो बीजेपी के लोग बोल रहे हैं कि इतनी सीटें आएंगी, उतनी सीटें आएंगी, मैं सीधा बता देता हूं आपको, इनको 150 से ज्यादा नहीं मिलने वाली है. ये जो भी कहना चाहें कह लो, 150 से एक ज्यादा नहीं आने वाली.
Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Last year, a group of political parties came together to form what is now called the Indy Alliance and to defeat the BJP. They echoed patriotism and vowed to save Indian democracy. Months later, they cannot even save their own selves. The alliance is falling down. There's infighting among the parties and no glue can stick it together. We saw pictures coming in from Ranchi today where an Indy Alliance rally was planned and a fracas panned out between two groups, which led to even some having blood on their head. And the infighting is clearly coming out in the open. The Indy rally did not have Mamata Banerjee. Third time in a row that the Bengal Chief Minister has a script participating in the alliance rallies. Today's rally also did not have Rahul Gandhi in Ranchi, where hosted by the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha. The leaders had tried to present a picture of unity but failed. Look at this story.
As far as the NDA is concerned, we are not the sort of party that has our feet in multiple boats. Once we make friends, we stick to those friends.
That was National Conference Chief Omar Abdullah pledging his support to Congress. But that was also February. 2 months have passed since his friendship talk. And the bond between India Alliance, especially Congress and NC, seems to have fallen apart. In fact, Omar made it clear that the only reason the two parties were coming along was to defeat the BJP.
But the truth is that sometimes for a bigger objective, small sacrifices have to be made. If the bigger objective is to win seats back from the BJP, Jammu, Udhampur and Ladakh, then if it is necessary for the National Conference to enter into seat-sharing understanding with the Congress, our doors are open.
Now, National Conference leader Chaudhry Akram has said that there is no difference between the Congress and the BJP.
नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस जैसे मैंने कहा, इसके बगैर जम्मू कश्मीर को बचाने वाली कोई जमात नहीं। ये नहीं कि आज मैं नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस में आया, मैंने कांग्रेस को भी देखा, पीडीपी का तो आपके सामने है।
Last year, after Congress suffered defeat in Madhya Pradesh, Omar took a dug at the Grand Old Party.
मैं कह नहीं सकता हूँ ना, जिस तरह इंडिया अलायंस का इन स्टेट इलेक्शंस में हाल रहा, अगर आगे जाके भी यही हाल रहेगा तो हम शायद बच नहीं पाएंगे। समझ में नहीं आता, या तो कांग्रेस पूरी तरह से मध्य प्रदेश में ग्राउंड सिचुएशन को समझ नहीं पाई, नहीं तो क्या जाता अगर वो अखिलेश यादव को 5-7 सीटें दे देते, क्या तूफान होता। वैसे भी क्या जीता उन्होंने, फिर नहीं जीत पाए ना। अगर अखिलेश यादव को 5-7-10 सीटें दे देते, मुमकिन है कि थोड़ा और हमारा बचाव मध्य प्रदेश में हो जाता। नहीं किया, नतीजे आपके सामने हैं।
With the split in India Alliance now wide open, will it be able to test the waters and stand toe-to-toe against the BJP?
Right, moving on, Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar endorsed the views of Prime Minister Narendra Modi on how dynastic politics was dangerous for the country and hit out at RJD Supremo Lalu Prasad Yadav over the issue. Nitish launched a veiled attack on the RJD chief and said that some politicians only believed in propelling their wives and sons into politics, and that is when socialism ends and dynasty politics takes center stage. Listen in to the Bihar Chief Minister.
There is no end to the bad blood between Bihar CM Nitish Kumar and former CM Lalu Yadav. The latest in the political slugfest is the Bihar Chief Minister taking a swipe at RJD President Lalu Prasad for promoting his sons and daughters in politics. Although Nitish did not take anyone's name, his remarks seemed to target Lalu's political family, which includes his wife and former Bihar CM Rabri Devi and his sons.
लेकिन आजकल जब क्लेम करते हैं, हट गए तब बीवी को बना दिया, अब आजकल बाल बच्चा को, अब पैदा तो बहुत कर दिया, इतना ज्यादा पैदा करना चाहिए किसी को, बाल बच्चा, लेकिन उतना किया, और उसी में कई गो बेटी को, दुगो बेटा को, सबको लगा करके।
The rift between Lalu and Nitish has only heated up after the latter left RJD ahead of the LS polls. Former Deputy CM of Bihar and Lalu's son Tejashwi Yadav hit back at Nitish.
अधिकार है, कुछ भी आप हमको कह सकते हैं, जो मन करे वो कहे, और वो जो भी कहेंगे मेरे लिए आशीर्वचन होगा और आशीर्वाद होगा। लेकिन बात यह है कि व्यक्तिगत बातें बोलने से क्या बिहार के लोगों को फायदा होगा, और व्यक्तिगत बातें जो है इस समय ऐसी बातें बोलनी नहीं चाहिए। हालांकि कुछ भी बोले, हम तो आशीर्वाद के रूप में आशीर्वचन ही मानेंगे।
Lalu's daughter and senior RJD leader Meesa Bharti also came in support of her father and slammed Nitish over his remarks.
अब बिहार की जनता समझेगी कि बिहार प्रदेश के मुख्यमंत्री जी क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं। मतलब जिनके बच्चे क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं हम समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं। जब हमारे साथ थे तो उनको नहीं पता था, क्या कहें हम उनको।
एक तरह से परिवारवाद पर हमला किया उन्होंने।
अब मोदी जी बंद कर दिए हैं तो चाचा जी शुरू किए हैं परिवारवाद पे बोलना।
Nitish Kumar returned to the NDA in January after dumping the RJD, 2 years after he had left the ruling NDA alliance to join the Mahagathbandhan. During this election season, NDA has attacked the India alliance several times over dynasty politics. While the India alliance already faces infighting, it has come under fierce criticism for promoting dynasty politics. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
All right, we slip into a short break. On the other side, the fracas that took place at the Indy rally in Ranchi, Jharkhand.
You've been talking about a regime change. Are you talking about a full-fledged invasion of Iran? Would that be right?
The mechanism of change of regime in Iran is not going to be at the hand of any foreign intervention. But I believe that through civil disobedience, through mass protests and labor strikes, we can paralyze the regime and force it to collapse. And following that will be an interim phase by which we should have a constitutional process whereby the Iranian people can elect their representative to a constitutional assembly. 85 million Iranians have to have an opportunity to speak for themselves. And this is why free countries, particularly democracies, need to support them in this struggle against a regime that has completely taken those freedoms away from Iranians.
Welcome back. In a continued effort to counter terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir, forces busted a terror hideout. A joint operation conducted by the Jammu police and the Indian Army led to the discovery of arms and ammunition. Additionally, in a separate joint operation involving the Romeo Force along with the JK police and SOG Punch, an overground worker named Kamaruddin, who served as a headmaster in a school, was apprehended. The operation resulted in seizure of 2 Chinese grenades and 1 Pakistan-made pistol from his residence. Look at this report.
In a massive operation in Jammu and Kashmir, 2 terror hideouts were busted in a single day. The joint operation involved teams of Jammu Police and the Indian Army. The operation led to the discovery and seizure of multiple rounds of AK-47 magazines, communication sets and explosives from the Azmatabad area of Rajouri district. In another development, an overground worker and a school headmaster in Poonch district was arrested. The security forces found a Pakistani-made pistol and 2 Chinese grenades in his possession. The terror headmaster was identified as Kamaruddin, and the arrest was made during a joint operation conducted by the Jammu and Kashmir Police and the Army in the Hari Buddha area.
In a big success, the security forces have busted a terror hideout in the Thana Mandi area of the Rajouri district. Early today morning, the Jammu and Kashmir police along with the Indian Army launched a search operation in the Azmatabad area of the Thana Mandi subdivision. And based on the credible input, the security forces have recovered at least 8 IEDs along with the arms and ammunition that includes the communication devices that were to be used by the terrorists.
The successful operation is part of the zero tolerance policy against terror. Security concerns have been raised by authorities, particularly regarding the availability of additional forces for holding elections in the Rajouri-Anantnag seat during their third phase. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Well, Jammu and Kashmir and its connections there with terrorism being taken care of by our security agencies and forces on the ground. We take a short break, and at 7 p.m. I come back with a detailed, comprehensive report on Rahul Gandhi's troubles in Wayanad, with one of the district Congress committee members quitting. And more importantly, at 9 p.m, friends, join me to discuss when the Prime Minister says in his stump speeches that there seems to be a foreign hand targeting him, what that means. Short break.